Version 333, DOS, the only build I have ever run in. A dwarf, a monk, a vow of poverty. Everything below the character sheet was written for an archer. A treacherous mountain pass, it says. I crossed it without noticing. The village says I feel at ease. I make a note of it. A robe and a pair of sandals. First instruction, find a missile weapon. I am a monk. A quarterstaff in both hands. I examine the villagers one by one. None of them is a missile weapon. A tiny bell rings somewhere. Not for me. Someone counts money behind a wall. I have a carpenter to find. A road, then forest, then hills. 22 gold on the way past. Locked. The dwarven solution is applied immediately. A scroll labeled Yikmekshe into the pack unread. A goblin corpse eaten where it fell. The game says it disagrees with me. Another scroll with the same name as the first one. My staff skill reaches level 1. Progress of a kind. The room has no light in it. I keep walking into it anyway. I step forward and back in the dark. There is a routine for this. Something hit me in the dark. I hit it back until it stopped. A secret door, found blind. Dwarves are supposed to be good at that. The dark room has not ended. I am still walking into it. The quarterstaff comes off. An Orcish knife goes on. A 10-sided die traded for a 3. The arithmetic preferred the knife. Protection 1 point. The robe is doing all it can. The manual says monks are experts at fighting unarmed. I am holding a knife. Down to the second level. The stairs were on the way. Mazer, the talent for keeping gold. Monks take vows of poverty at their initiation. Mine was skipped. A wooden shield off the floor. The left hand is free now. A bat corpse into the pack. It will rot before I need it. Knife and shield. Whatever a monk is, this is not it. Gray granite. The color says neutral. I do not stop. A slurping sound far off. I do not investigate. My knife skill reaches level 1. I sense a tension I cannot place. Webs. A large spider is making more of them while I watch. Poisoned. That is the spider's actual method. Coward. -7 to hit plus 11 to dodge. Now normal. Now coward again. I am changing my mind twice a second. Neither setting is winning. The spider has not moved. I have changed stance again. I try to bandage myself and fail. I walk into a huge web twice, tear my way out of both. The dogs keep arriving. I have stopped counting them. Poisoned again. Same spider family, same result. A brass wand goes into the pack where wands go. There is my missile weapon, a rock. It hits nothing. Two potions in a heap of rocks. The rocks are the ammunition. An inventory check mid-corridor. Nothing has moved. Quiet for 20 seconds. I spend it looking at things. I touched a floating eye. Now I cannot move. The second one paralyzes me too. The procedure says to shoot these. Find weakness and healing both improve. I am learning by being hit. The bandage works this time. A large shield, some clothes, and 111 gold. A clog. It attacks in bursts and lands almost none of them. A rotten corpse eaten anyway. Nothing else is going off. The plan changes. The carpenter is no longer anybody's errand. A pious aura somewhere below. Another altar I will walk past. A large kobold, one hit. The knife is working out. He is shooting quarrels at me. I am throwing rocks. A talent for finding more gold. The vow of poverty continues to hold. Kobolds arriving one at a time. A rock thrower behind them. Two short bows off the floor. No arrows anywhere in the pack. I kick a locked door. The door was trapped. My clothes are ashes. Lighter, at least. The clothes were part of the weight. A large bat draws blood, then dies. Another altar, the same light gray, noted and left behind. Nothing left down here to explore. I start climbing back up. A wall found by walking into it. I change position with a dwarf. We are the same height. Dwarves train in climbing, mining, and detecting traps. I use one. Shield skill level 1. Nothing about this build was intended. A fletchery set. 2 short bows in the pack. Still no arrows. Out of the ground and into the hills. The sky is a change. The walk is long enough to ask you to subscribe, so I have. A foreboding tunnel into the depths of the world. That is the one. The floor moves me across the level. No explanation is offered. I eat a melon off the dungeon floor. The game approves. A goblin and a rock thrower, one swing each. Ten quarrels off the floor. I have nothing that fires them. The rock misses again. It is still the best I have. Level 1 of the caverns. This is where the plan always went. A kobold in the dark, then quiet. Nothing follows me out. A kobold shaman throws lightning. I avoid it, then kill him. A giant lizard takes 10 rounds. It lands 2 hits in all of them. Three searches of the same corridor. Nothing new turns up. The knife I am holding is cursed. It is not coming off. Second level of the caverns. The game stops to save. Locked again. The boot answers again. Burdened. Armor and a shield go back onto the floor they came from. Monks need to be unencumbered for their martial arts. I never tried. Burdened again. This time it is clothing that goes. Another bat eaten on the spot. Tastes like chicken, it says. A brass amulet on the neck. Nobody knows what it does. The quarterstaff goes overboard. I started the run holding it. The Fletchery set follows it. Then one of the bows. Sand on the floor. Sweat and blood in the air. This is an arena. A cave lizard. It hits harder than anything so far. I leave. It comes with me. 1 hit point. I pray. Moradwin puts all of it back. The lizard was not watching. It takes 12 back off me. It dies. I go back down the stairs I just came up. A large crowd is cheering somewhere in here. Not for me. The rock again. Still nothing. The rock hits something. A goblin berserker, severely injured. The procedure sends me back for my arrows. They are rocks. I swap places with a Raitling trader. He is not in this fight. I keep swapping tiles with a floating eye. It has not paralyzed me yet. An ogre. 10 damage, then 13 more. Stunned, I stagger into a wall. The auger collapses without me. "69 hit points at the top now. 20 of them left. I pick up the ogre. 240 stones of food. A scroll labeled Chutzpah. It goes in the pack with the rest. Knack and Dwar, a dwarven gladiator, is stuck in a web somewhere. Resting in a room where the crowd never stops. It takes a while. Toughness 18 now. Defense 19. Protection still 2. A jackal. It sings and more jackals arrive. It summons help and then looks exhausted. The help arrives anyway. "19 of 69. The crowd is enjoying this. The jackal is down. The jackals took longer than he did. Leather boots off the floor. I have been in sandals all run. The rattling trader takes the ration I was walking toward. Knife skill level 5. On the knife I cannot put down. Resting between fights. The crowd does not rest. Wounds taken care of, it says. An orc chieftain walks into me. An orc chieftain down in a few swings. The rattling trader takes the corpse. He has been shopping all fight. A large orc killed between 2 rests. 91 gold before that. I walk into a wall, then another one. A dark sage decides to fight to the death. She was already losing. A pixie archer appears and shoots me. She has the launcher I was promised. 4th level of the caverns. The game says I feel excited. One unidentified amulet swapped for another. Orcs and more orcs behind them. They throw their knives before closing. 6 them down. The room keeps producing more. Ring mail and a burden warning in the middle of a fight. The orc chieftain hits for 11, twice. 19 left and it stops fighting to pick up the floor. A ration, 2 potions, a spear, boots, and both corpses. All of it. I keep missing. It is carrying a spear it has not used. Neither of us can hit the other. This has been going on a while. It decides to fight to the death. 3 left. Nobody is praying this time.